Hello, welcome to Easton News. This is not Abby Kitchenham, this is Joseph Taft.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, May 12th, 2023. May 16th, the Queeset House will be having a screening of Forks Over Knives, the 2011 documentary about a whole food plant-based diet and its health benefits. From 6 to 7:45, they will show the movie, then will be followed by a brief Q&A hosted by members of Veg Your Way. The event will happen on the second floor of the Queeset House in the conference room.
Easton Public Schools has received a Best Communities for Music Education Award from the National Association of Music Merchants. Easton Public School was one of 16 school districts across Massachusetts to be included in the BCME list. The awards goes to districts nationwide that demonstrate outstanding achievements and efforts to provide music access and education to all students. So congratulations on the award.
Do you know an Easton resident or organization that benefits the community? Do you or someone you know have a special talent or skill that you would like to show to the community? Well, ECAT has numerous shows and segments that might be a good fit for you. ECAT has always represented the talent and diversity of the people of Easton, and we want to highlight you. Email info@eastoncat.org to let us know what you want to see on our channels.
Easton residents, the annual town meeting will be held on Monday, May 15th at 7 p.m. at Oliver Ames High School Auditorium. For more information, please visit the town meeting, warrants, and information webpage off the Easton Town website.
The town of Easton will be holding a Memorial Day parade and ceremony. The parade will be held on Monday, May 29th, beginning at 10 a.m. at the corner of Main Street and Route 138 Washington Plaza. Due to ongoing construction on Depot Street, the location has been moved to Main Street. Come out and pay respects to our fallen heroes. Lunch at the VFW 61 on Rockland Street to follow. For more information, call Corey Ahonen at 774-273-1991.
The Friends of Ames Free Library is a nonprofit organization integral to supporting library activities and programs, and purchases items not included in the library's budget. They have book sales several times a year and participate in other library-related events. The Friends Book Sale Room at the Queeset House gladly accepts donations of good, quality books every Saturday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Due to lack of space limitations, they can only accept 25 books per donor at this time.
Every last Saturday of every month, join the Ames Free Library and Vince to practice and learn the 24 posture yang style Tai Chi Chuan form. Tai Chi is an excellent low-impact exercise to promote decreased stress and better health. No previous experience is required. Vince has been training in the martial arts for over 20 years and has certification to teach Filipino martial arts, Tai Chi, and Buaga Zhang. It's free, open to all, and the next date is May 27th, and it will run from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
This past Saturday, the NRT had their spring festival. We went down and had to take a look for ourselves at what was going on.
Hi everybody, we're here at NRT's Farm Fest. It is May 6th. It is May 6th, 2023. Having a great time, lots of family, lots of kids. Come down, listen to the live music. We've got henna painting, we've got food, hot dogs, juice boxes. We've got lots of stuff going on, and it's a great time, and the town's really turned out, so we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
The Friends of Borderland invite you to join them for Spring Tea, Sunday, May 14th from 1 to 2 at the Ames Mansion. Donations of $45 per person will gain entry. Enjoy tea, light sandwiches, pastries, and much more in the ornate two-story library that once belonged to Oaks and Blanche Ames. Seating is limited and tickets must be purchased in advance. To purchase tickets, visit friendsofborderland.org.
The Town of Easton Board and Committee needs volunteers. The success of any local government depends largely on the participation of its citizen volunteers. Citizen participation in local government is essential in creating a strong community and shaping the future of Easton. The issues and challenges faced by our local government and their impact on people's lives and in the community are important and complex. Please consider participating in town affairs and assisting in the growth and prosperity of Easton by sharing your skills and knowledge. If you're interested in volunteering, please visit the webpage for a list of vacancies and the required online volunteer application form. Applications are due by May 31st.
Calling all bottle caps, the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 57 Club is collecting clear white bottle caps. The collection of bottle caps will be recycled into prosthetics for our fellow veterans. You can bring your bottle caps to the Bristol Trinity Episcopal Church at 143 Lincoln Street in North Easton. The container will be located near the main entrance. The collection will end on October 31st, 2023.
Save the date for the 4th annual Southeastern Regional School Foundation Golf Tournament. On June 9th at 1 p.m., it will be held at the West Bridgewater Country Club. All proceeds benefit the students through the foundation. If interested in a sponsorship or just to participate, email Mark Morris at mMorris@sersd.org, and to donate raffle prizes, email Darla Layton at dlayton@sersd.org.
Borderland Park will be having a sensory hike. The Mass Audubon Guided Easton Sensory Hike will be happening May 20th from 1 to 2 p.m. at the Borderland Park. For more info, visit the Town of Easton website or contact Frothingham Hall at 508-230-0690, or you can email programs@easton.ma.us.
The Town of Easton Water Division is pleased to announce the availability of the 2022 Consumer Confidence Report, which is available online. Individuals requesting a hard copy should call the Easton Water Division at 508-230-0850.
The Fernandes Lumber Egg Fest will be June 3rd from 10 to 3 p.m. Come see featured guest cooks fire up delicious bits and morsels while enjoying some delicious craft beer samplings provided by Easton's own Shoveltown Brewery. Located at the Fernandes Lumber and Home Center at 299 Depot Street in South Easton, call 508-238-3651 for more information.
After the break, Easton's getting ready to show off their talent in a new competition show.
And ECAT will be looking for your Easton knowledge. This is Easton News.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of For the Love of Words.
After a 3-year hiatus, join me, John Holgerson, and
Priscilla Almquist Olson,
as we interview poets and musicians.
Could you give the audience a little summary of your background as a child?
When I turned 7 or so, we were car bombed. That stuck out.
And have them share their love of words.
Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me?
A thin broth of moonlight caught in the trees spreads across the garden brush, so one side of every stick shimmers while the other sides melt into one another, a mass grave of cherry, pear, and pine.
For the Love of Words at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
Hi, sports fans. Easton Community Access Television, that's ECAT, your place for all of our Ames high school sports. How about football, hockey, basketball, soccer, gymnastics, swimming, wrestling, lacrosse, field hockey, and more? Join us on Comcast 97 and Verizon Channel 23.
The Are You OK free telephone calling service provides peace of mind for both the individual and their family. The program provides reliable, daily phone assurance and the security a person may need to maintain their independence. The program is designed for senior, disabled persons, and shut-ins living in the Bristol County. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department will make a telephone call to an individual's home at approximately the same time each day. If no one answers, the Sheriff's Department will call back shortly. If no one answers the second time, the Police Department will be called immediately to check on the individual's status. Enroll at 508-994-8932 or toll free at 888-809-8932.
The Town of Easton has a new virtual brochure called Engage in Easton. The brochure will feature all town-sponsored sports, mindfulness, learn to, and fitness programs, as well as any special single-day events. These programs will include brief descriptions of intended age ranges, prices, and locations. To view the brochure, please go to the link below.
Could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, or food costs? At the annual town meeting in 2020, residents voted to adopt a local option under MGL Chapter 60, Section 3F to establish a Veterans Assistance Fund. This fund, known as the SERV Fund, can provide eligible veterans or surviving spouses up to $1,400 per year, depending on fund availability at the time of application. As part of the rollout of the SERV Fund, the town is directing $100,000 of American Rescue Plan Act funding to immediately provide assistance to qualifying veterans and families. This support comes in addition to $150,000 of ARPA funds directed towards the Taxation Aid Committee Fund as part of the town's broader ongoing efforts to provide direct financial assistance to residents in need. Eligibility criteria is 80% of the area median income guidelines. Easton residency and proof of veteran status is required. For more information on this and many other ways the Easton Department of Health and Community Services supports our community, please visit the Town of Easton Health and Community Services webpage. Applications are also available at Frothingham Hall, 15 Barrow Street. If you would like to donate to this fund, please make checks payable to the Town of Easton SERV Fund.
Dust off your old encyclopedia and grab your thinking caps. ECAT is bringing back its trivia game that was first broadcast in the 80s and is now coming back into the modern era. Tuesday Night Triviality is coming back, but instead of a call into the studio, we will be having it through Zoom. May 16th is its premiere night. Once the day gets closer, there will be a QR code to scan for your answer form, and Zoom info will be released to participate. But you will also be able to view it right here on your ECAT channel. So make sure you get your common knowledge ready and brush up on your Easton history for Tuesday Night Triviality.
Night hikes are back at Sheep Pasture. Join NRT educators after hours as we discover nature in a whole new way. Programs have limited space and supplies, so be sure to register in advance. All hikes are slowly paced on relatively level trails. Be sure to bring your flashlights, good walking shoes, and water. To register, go to nrtofeaston.org.
Do you know how to help your pet in an emergency? APCSM will be offering a pet CPR and first aid course. This course provides hands-on skills practice, no boring slides or videos, with a real-world approach to pet emergency care. The training features a focus on hands-on skills practice to ensure understanding, proficiency, and retention of the life-saving skills taught. Experience the difference of being taught by an instructor with 30-plus years of field experience in pre-hospital emergency medical care, both administering and teaching these life-saving skills in an emergency. There is no substitute for real-world experience. The course happens on May 21st at 10 a.m. and the cost is $55.
The Celebration of Easton, an online charity auction, is being held on Saturday, May 13th by the Easton Lions Club. The Easton Lions Club annually honors a local group that contributes to the quality of the town of Easton. This year, they're honoring our local veterans. The event runs from 6 o'clock to 10 p.m. at the Stonehill College's Shield Science Center. Tickets are $55 and can be purchased at eastonlions.org/celebration. To bid on the auction, you can go to eastonlions.org/auction.
Effective May 1st through November 1st, Phase 3 water restriction will be in place. From 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., houses will be restricted on what days they can use water. These restrictions are needed to comply with the town's water withdrawal permit and to ensure an adequate supply during the construction of the PFAS and iron and manganese treatment facilities. Please visit the Easton Water Division webpage for more info.
The Easton Youth Baseball League had their opening season parade that was rescheduled due to weather. The teams lined up by the Rockery and walked down Lincoln Street to the Militia Field complex where they had their games. At the field, they had face painting, dunk tank, ice cream truck, and wiffle ball games. We wish all the youth teams good luck in their seasons.
The Easton Lions Club brought back their fishing derby event where they had local kids go head-to-head to see who could catch the most fish. Let's take a look.
Good morning, residents of Easton. My name's David Mudd. I'm with the Easton Lions Club, and we're hosting at least our 5th fishing derby here at the Governor Ames Shovel Shop Pond. Got a glorious day today. We're hoping we can top last year where we caught 35 fish and had a great turnout. Got a lot of kids here. Everybody seems to be having a good day. So anybody around would love to come over. By the way, this is a wonderful place to come and fish and a wonderful place to go for a stroll. Beautiful property.
ECAT will be bringing back their annual fast-paced film event, the Film Sprint, where teams will have 48 hours to write, film, and edit their short film. The event will be held on Friday, July 14th, starting at 7 p.m. and will end with the screening on Sunday, July 16th. That's going to be at 7 p.m. No size on teams, and the use of ECAT equipment is allowed if equipment is available. To sign up or to ask any questions, email us at info@eastoncat.org.
The Moms Club of Easton, Massachusetts, in collaboration with Bellman's Wish, invites local families to attend the 10th Annual Family Fun Fest on Sunday, May 21st, 2023. As the Moms Club's largest fundraiser of the year, all proceeds will directly support Bellman's Wish, Raising Multicultural Kids, and School on Wheels, Massachusetts. This year, they will once again be hosting the event twice in one day. You will choose a ticket time to attend from either 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. All parking will be on site, and all activities and entertainment are free with ticketed entry. Enjoy special appearances by the Toe Jam Puppet Band, Vinny the Bubble Guy, the Great Rolando. For the entire duration of the event, there will be princess visits, balloon twisting, face painting, teddy bear clinics by HD Pediatrics, photo booths by Balthazar Entertainment, petting zoo with Zen's Critters, and Meredith Bonney of Rosemary's Fresh will have delicious pastries for sale during the first event session from 9:30 to 12. Also, raffles will be held.
The School on Wheels of Massachusetts held a friendly 5K run and 2.5-mile walk, wag, and run event at Borderlands State Park. Let's take a look at all the wagging and running that went down.
Good morning. Good morning. That's good. I'm very, very happy for that.
Gosh, how beautiful is it out today? Thank God for this beautiful weather. It's really been probably about 5 years since we've had good weather for this event, so we're totally blessed. This spring, we're actually graduating 8 college students from local colleges, so we're so excited and proud of those students. And the next thing you know, it'll be summertime, but we're going to continue our tutoring program through the summer to stay with these students, and before you know it, it's going to be back to school season, giving out backpacks for students in need. So we're so excited to keep our programs going, and we're so blessed to have all of this support today for this Run, Walk, and Wag. So thank you so much for your support today.
When I first started tutoring almost 20 years ago, I started this out of my home in Easton, a mile away from here. Never would I have imagined that we would be here today. I'd be holding my grandson. My sister's here from Indiana with my niece, and is the wind beneath my wings. My husband said, please don't say I'm the wind beneath you. So he's the jet fuel under my wings.
You gotta wait for mommy, you gotta ask.
Beautiful. Tons of people even signed up this morning. We have more than 250 people here for School on Wheels.
Our kids just need a hand up, and you've done that for them. And I love and appreciate all of you, and please shake my hand before you leave today, because I am so, so grateful.
Sit. Thank you. There we go. There's the party trick. Peaches. Learns about the food. Hey. Go sniff the camera. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
Your 7-day forecast is still ahead.
And spring sports are in full swing. We have your weekly recap. You're watching Easton News.
Here we go. My name is Harrison Young, and after 13 years of talk show experience, I seek to bring you the best in interviews with some of the very best guests around, including And there we are, experts.
I've seen thousands of demons actually come out of the mirror one time.
Wow. Musical guests and artists.
If I say how I feel, would you really listen?
And interesting characters of all types.
I threw that kid across the classroom. Look, he didn't try that ever again.
Wow. Join me at Topic Time on your Easton cable station anytime they want to play it. And what I understand, that's quite a few times a day. And I love it.
Welcome to Community Forum. Today is May 8th, 2023. It's a beautiful, wonderful spring day. Hear those birds chirping? And we are at the Queesit House with Queesit House manager Dana Hurrigan. And she has an exciting announcement and promoting an event that she created and that she's managing. So welcome, Dana.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Dana, tell us a little bit about what's happening on June 10th here at Queesit.
Yeah, we are very lucky to have a Mansfield resident and author share her first book with us. It is a coloring book, as you said, it's for all ages. The name of the book is Still Negra, and it's a coloring book, but each page celebrates a different hairstyle that a woman of color or a person of color might wear, and feel really good and positive about how she is empowered by wearing her hair in these different hairstyles.
Tell me about, and her name is Vivian
Webster.
Webster. Okay, and tell me a little bit about her.
Well, I hope that everybody will get to come to the program and meet Vivian Webster. I met her, I would say probably 5 years ago in Mansfield when it was her first campaign for public office. She holds an elected position on our school committee. And I remember her name was out there in the public. It was a competitive race. And several people in town reached out to her and had specific questions or comments or thoughts. And she, instead of just replying on social media, she said, "Can I come meet you somewhere? Let's talk about this in person." And that's something that she still does to this day. I hear stories of that. And it made such an impression on me. And it won my vote. And it's wonderful. She is an involved parent and resident and is on school committee and still found time to write this book, which I think is amazing.
And so this is a time to bring your children. And is the coloring book going to be available for purchase?
The coloring book is going to be available. Vivian's going to bring some individual pages and she'll do some storytelling, talk to the audience, and share a little bit about herself. Everybody can color, and then she will have books for sale, and she'll be doing a book signing at the end, and they will be $10 to take one home.
Okay, well that sounds wonderful. And this is not just for children of color, is it?
No, it's for all youngsters, it's for adults, it's for everybody who just needs that boost of confidence.
Thank you so much, Dana.
Thank you.
And for all of your talents and your cheerfulness, your enthusiasm.
Well, I can't wait for you all to meet Vivian Webster.
And we can't either. So we'll see you on June 10th. I think it's a Sunday?
Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Okay, wonderful day for a kids outing.
Yes.
And a parent outing. And grandparents. Don't forget you guys. You got to get out there with your grandkids. All right. Thank you so much, Dana, very much.
There's a storm across the valley. The clouds are rolling in.
The Hockomock Film Festival is open for submissions. This high school film festival is open to any student residing or attending a school in the Hockomock League. A competition-based film festival, the Hockomock Film Festival encourages students to be creative, have fun, and work collaboratively while creating unique films. The Hockomock Film Festival was originally founded in 2002 as the Easton Film Festival. The founders recognized that there was a broader opportunity and reconstituted it to include 13 neighboring towns of the Hockomock League. These towns are Canton, Easton, Foxborough, Franklin, Mansfield, Milford, Norfolk, North Attleboro, Plainville, Sharon, Stoughton, Taunton, and Wrentham.
Festival categories include drama, documentary, and PSA. Submissions to the festival are due May 19th, and an awards ceremony will be held on June 9th. The Hockomock Film Festival is an Easton Community Access television production and is supported in part by a grant from the Canton, Stoughton, Sharon, Franklin, and Mansfield Cultural Councils, local agencies which are supported by the Mass Cultural Council, a state agency.
Now we send it to Adam Carreiro for the upcoming 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast. The temps fall from the summer feel to a more seasonable level. It will be a mix of the 70s and 60s. The sun will go hand in hand with the clouds, but poke out here and there. The weekend will give our first taste of up and down temps, with Saturday being the warmer of the two in the high in the 70s, and Sunday will have more sun, but only the high of the 60s. The work week stays in the 70s, with Wednesday being the only day that drops in the 60s. Cloud stays with us all week, small chance of rain on Tuesday, but possible it stays to the south, so we have to see and keep an eye out on it. So enjoy the pleasant weather that happens for the next few days. I'm Adam Carreiro. This has been your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast.
You think you have what it takes to be the most talented person in Easton? Then you're in luck. Easton's Got Talent is a talent competition show that is looking for the most talented person around town. An Easton resident producing talent show will be having auditions starting June 19th. There will be cash prizes and you will be featured on TV. For more info and to sign up, email eastonsgottalent2023@gmail.com.
The Easton Children's Museum is celebrating the 27th Father's Day Road Race and Family Fun Walk on Sunday, June 18th. Starting at 9 a.m., participants can take a run or walk through the Looping 5K course in historic Northeastern Village. The race will be held rain or shine and costs us $30 with a free t-shirt before May 26th. Or it's going to be $35 race day. The 5K walk is $15 but does not include a t-shirt. Also, no shirts will be sold on game day. So to register, go to racewire.com.
On Saturday, May 13th, the Mass Audubon Society will guide you through animal interaction sessions with snakes and birds of prey. From 1 to 2 p.m. at the Queeset Garden, learn about many species that could be found in the region. For more info, visit the Town of Easton website or contact Frothingham Hall at 508-230-0690, or you can email programs@easton.ma.us. Now here's Joe with your weekly ECAT Sports Recap.
Hello and welcome to your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. Let's get right into the results from May 4th to May 10th, 2023. Baseball traveled to Foxborough and was defeated 8-1. Foxborough put up a 5-run fifth inning that ended up sealing the deal. Boys Lax traveled into town to face Boston Latin. They were victorious in this one, 13-8 the final score. Ben Reardon finished with 5 goals in the day, as Ryan Jaco and Sean Tian followed suit with a hat trick each. Alex McAndrew also had 2, and Noah Islib finished with 12 saves in net. Girls Lax played at home and took on Milford. Though it was no blowout, Milford held the lead throughout. With the score 9-7 at half, the Tigers tried to rally, but ultimately came up short. They lost this one 14-12. Boys tennis was more fortunate that day as they beat Milton 3-2 at home. On Monday, May 8th, baseball lost 11-2 in Mansfield. Ryan LeMay and Jack Perrin each drove in a run for the Tigers. Girls Lax lost 14-12 in Mansfield as well. Softball then lost 14-6 at home against Mansfield. Maddie Homer and Katie Melendi each had a hit, drove in a run, and scored a run in this one, but it wasn't enough. Boys Lax lost 13-5 at home against Mansfield. Ben Reardon had himself another big game offensively, scoring several points, while defenseman Jack Corey played a solid game, keeping the Tigers in it. The tennis teams took on Milford and they were successful. Boys tennis won 5-0 against Milford, and girls tennis won 4-1 on the road. Hannah Farber and Stella Zachos were each winners in their singles matches. The Tigers also swept both doubles matches. Track traveled to Canton and they were successful as well. Boys won 94-42, while the girls won 70-66. On Wednesday, May 11th, baseball won 12-0 in Stoughton. Andrew Zagami pitched 6 shutout innings, only giving up 5 hits. Lucas Riley had 3 hits, 3 runs scored, and 5 RBI in a massive day at the plate. Matt Lawson and Jack Perrin had 2 RBI apiece. Softball won 8-7 versus Stoughton. Maddie Homer, Devin Morris, Caitlin Miller, and Paige Taylor all doubled for the Tigers. Homer also homered. The Black Knights mounted a comeback, coming from 8 down to make it an 8-7 ball game. On the mound, in the final inning, Katie Melendi fielded a ground ball, fired the ball home to cut down the tying run from scoring, then proceeded to induce a fly ball to end the game. Great win for the Tigers.
Morris to end the game. And wow,
Tigers win!
That same day, the tennis teams each took on Stoughton and yet again were victorious. The boys won 3-2, while the girls dominated 5-0. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Joseph Taft, and why do journalists love ice cream?
And Jack Ryan, because they need the best scoop. Thank you for watching Easton News.